or something, just for a little sessions, and then like I have like 6 clips because of how absurd the game is being right now. I found so I guess I should start off. Normally I have my mic always plugged into the PS4, but it's hooked up on my TV, like it's like hanging off the TV edge,
Mm-hmm.
and I usually just get up and grab it whenever I talk to you or something. But the funny part is that it's always on, so if I were to yell, you'd hear me yelling, but in the faint background. And the fun part about that is that sometimes it captures me going completely ballistic. And there's this one, there's this one part where I'm walking around as Grandpa and I find a dog, and it's running straight at me. I'm like, oh, okay, it's trying to kill a dog, and it ignores me and runs past me. I'm like, wait a minute. So I advance target it, and guess what the dog's name is?
What?
Its name is Dumbass.
What?
I'm dead serious,
What?
and I see this, and I shout, "What?" Because it threw me so off guard that I'd see that,
What
and
the
I followed it
hell?
around for a while, and I'm like, I can't believe there's a dog named that.
Is it part of the mod, maybe? Or
I
a
don't
mod?
know, but it.
Why?
Oh no, it's not dumbass, it's idiot, but that's still pretty funny.
Oh, still. Jeez.
Come
That's
here,
pretty
idiot.
good.
I guess that's what they called him.
Yeah, I guess so. Gotta look that up and see if it's real or not.
I attacked it like ran over to like this caravan people, and I attacked it to see what would happen, and everybody got super mad and started attacking me. So I was like, oh, at least I love him.
I guess. Not enough.
Clearly, it's just oh, in that clip you don't hear anything but me like shout at the top of my lungs just once because of the freaking name of the dog.
So here's the deal.
That shit was funny, dude. Oh,
Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little
so
outside
awful.
perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world
this
above
game.
Oh no, I can't find it, but apparently there's a Brahmin in Fallout 4 also named Idiot.
I don't know. It's
Maybe
probably
that
a
was
mod
maybe.
that it's probably the mod that I have that changes ramen into dogs.
You're
Wait, what?
standing there with your jaw.
What kind of
Yeah,
interview
there's
is
a
this
mod
gonna
like
be?
that where Brahmin are exchanged for dogs.
Oh, why?
What?
What do you
Like
say?
guard dogs. I don't know, it looks a little cooler.
Oh, yeah, that probably is it then, because yeah, its name is Idiot, and it's traveling with a caravan. It's traveling with Doc Weathers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is canon. Nice.
All right, Piper.
Good.
Yeah.
So I know you're from.
There's this one part where I
Why is
fell
that?
through the floor attacking this one sentry bot.
So,
And I wish I had the mic up to my mouth because I started hyperventilating and going like really crazy, like just couldn't pick it up on the mic.
wait.
That sucks.
Uh-huh.
I wish it
God,
was.
this game is
Which war?
so fucking funny, dude. Oh my gosh.
It's so awful.
Yes.
I was thinking of getting PS Plus to play Dead Island again.
Can you even compare the two?
Really, why?
No.
To play Dead Island again?
Why do you want to play it again, though?
News.
Oh,
What do you mean, why? It's fun.
The
Is
parent
it?
after them. Tell me.
right.
Now that's a
The
dumb
Institute?
question.
Who were they?
That. Since. Sometimes they. Now.
Oh, there's this
They
other
mix
part
with
where
people.
That's
there's
right.
this Brotherhood vertibird
You see
that was
groups
flying
of
overhead,
seven, so
and
Sure
fucking
sounds like they might be.
Brotherhood power armor goons jump out of it, but they're like right in the middle of a lake, so they jump head first into the ocean,
Wait, people just
Why?
kidnapping
and they sink
What?
straight down to the bottom.
Is it
And I
that
was like,
power armor?
Yeah, they do. So they
Oh.
sunk straight down, and I was like, woo! And I was going crazy,
So I want my
and like,
No matter how much.
and so I go down in there to find, and they're just walking around down there, like, trying to find their way out of the lake.
So you think this Nick
It's
Valentine?
desperately trying to get out.
When you're down anyway.
And even before I go up to it, and there's fucking a goddamn like scene going on fucking Arturo or whatever his name is, Art, and like his synth that were around. They were like screaming for help, and I couldn't find them.
Arturo has a synth? What?
Or Art or whatever his name is. Some guy that's like you occasionally find him fighting his synth counterpart.
I haven't met him before.
But why?
He had a lot of fucking crazy adventures. I'm on YouTube, by the way.
Okay. There's also this one part where, like a week ago or something like that, where I was playing Nuka World and I was in the arcade, and I went up to the computer and I was trying to get on some computer that was in there and it wouldn't let me. So I started mashing the X button to get on there and it still wouldn't let me. So I was like, okay. And then finally, it like brought me like close up to the computer and I'm like, oh, what is that? And I look through it and everything, and then I leave because there's like nothing on there for me. And then freaking
Something wrong?
Another stray coming
and
in
then
from the rain.
I turn around, but my character snaps straight back onto the
Wait,
computer.
Who are you?
Me? No.
And I was
Well,
like, what the
that's
fuck?
what-
So I leave, and it
You have
snaps
any
back
idea
again
how
over and over.
Oh,
So I run
no.
away and go all the way across the arcade to get away from it, and it snaps me back to the computer, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I had my door open, and my brother who was in the hallway was watching, I guess, and he's like, what the hell's going on? I was like, I don't know. I won't fucking let me go.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Because if all those times you mashed the X button finally caught up to you,
Yeah, it did.
Trench coat getup.
Uh-huh.
it's pretty good. And you're
Stupid
getting
fuck
in a
this
lot of
game.
fucking clips.
I hate this game.
It's a good game.
I'm gonna upload this last thing and I'll get all the boobs. Okay. You need to beat freaking Fist of the North Star already in Kingdom Hearts.
Dude, I played Face of the North Star and I beat Rao. And he's...
I don't know who that is.
He's the oldest brother of Kenshiro in the
Vagina?
Fist of the North Star clan. The Hokuto style. He was the oldest, and he's this guy that's on a quest to learn to learn and master all of the martial arts styles in the wasteland and whatnot, so he can rule with complete and utter power.
I'm in.
And so he's absurdly difficult, and he has a fucking insta-kill attack. And the only thing you could do is run up to him and punch him maybe like once, and then do like 2 fully charged triangle attacks, because he always blocks. So and fully charged ones break his guard. But you also couldn't knock him over. So you had to just run up, punch him, do the fully charged attacks, and then block or run away before he hits you. You couldn't do anything to him. Because with all Yakuza games, they still track you. Even though you can't track them. They even if you get behind them and they start an attack, they'll still slowly turn around towards you and keep attacking you. So it wasn't safe to do fucking anything against him because all of his attacks hurt like hell.
Oh shit.
I just did not want to fucking, like... I mean, I beat him, but I didn't want to fucking deal with this North Star after that. Because I went to the Coliseum and I tried to do this arena thing, and the fucking second match, the second round, was just absolute honky. There's these big guys that you can only, like, knock down with heavy attacks and only stumble them with heavy attacks.
Wait a minute. Show me your stupid character first.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hurry up. What's his build? Oh jeez, I see the girth on his fucking backside. Wow. Looks like a fucking bullfrog.
Yeah, that's just supposed to be. He's spec'd into heavy weapons because I wanna run the broadsider eventually, and his name is whatever the fuck that cannon is. And his name is
Ironsides.
yeah, that's what it was. Toad, Ender of Worlds.
Toad. So he is a bullfrog.
Yeah, he
Holy
is.
shit! Wow.
That's what I tried to make him.
I hate that.
The story behind him is that
No,
he
I don't
was
want to
an
hear it.
experiment of Vault 111, and
The
he was an
fucking
experiment.
that wasn't normal ice in the cryogenic chamber. It might have been a little bit of cocaine in there.
A little bit, maybe.
Just a smidge,
He's an
enough to douse
experiment
him over.
of Vault 111, and his whole thing is he asks everyone in questions. So I always choose like the triangle option. And
Why?
the reason why is because he's new to this world and he's asking so many questions because he's trying to gather information about it. And once he
Stupid as
learns
hell.
enough, he uses his newfound power he gains throughout the adventure to go and destroy the world. That's why he's the Ender of
Oh
Worlds.
shit!
But for now, he needs to gather information.
Wow, so he's evil.
He is, but like for now, he's like kind of nice just because he's naive, and he doesn't really know he doesn't really know anything about the world, so he's learning.
He's keeping a low profile.
Yeah.
Doesn't want too much unwanted attention.
No, I mean because he knows he's still growing and developing, so he needs to hone his skills and get stronger before he can truly live up to his name as the Ender of Worlds.
Ender of Worlds.
He has this very like subtle smug grin to him that's kind of hard to see. He looks just smug enough.
Yeah, it looks like he has an awkward smile.
Yeah, like it's a. I tried to go for like kind of smug or kind of like complacent. If I'm using that word right, probably not. Maybe
I don't know what that is.
What does he do?
like I don't even know what the fuck. Let me fucking look up what that means real quick because I don't know. I feel like I'm using it right.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know that it's showing smug or uncritical satisfaction of oneself or one's achievements.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I guess.
Well, don't let us
I was going for like the smugness or like
swinging that bat of hers at you.
he's kind of like plain, I guess. Like he's not angry, he's not sad, he's not really happy. He's just kind of like going with emotions. That kind of look. Like Donkey Kong when he looks like he
nuts.
lost his son and he doesn't care.
He didn't really want it anyway.
Yeah, that kind of look. That's what I was going for. That or smugness.
Stupid as fuck fucking joke. Also,
I
if you're
love
gonna
that
be
joke.
if you're gonna be using big guns, it's probably a good idea to get the Scrounger perk, which lets you find more ammunition and
Yeah.
containers. Because it's actually kind of shocking how much ammunition you can get just from searching a single building when you
Really?
have it fully upgraded. At least to 3 ranks. The 4th rank seems kind of pointless to me.
Okay, I'll get that eventually. I just sat there and made like 4,000 bullets at the crafting station. I'll go and do that eventually. Are you like breathing in me?
No, I was shooting stuff at you.
You were what?
Shooting stuff at you. Projectile attack.
Oh, so you were spitting at me.
No, I didn't say what it was. I'm just saying I'm shooting something at you.
Well, it sounded like you were spitting something at me, and that was your method of shooting. That just sounds like I spooked you or something.
Could have been like. Could have been fire. You know. Lightning. Thunder. Rain. And lightning.
Those all have very distinct sounds. It sounded like wind. because you were
How about
spitting
this?
at me. So, I mean, that could be like wind blowing in the microphone because you're standing outside on a windy day playing your PS4 in the open.
No, it could have been thunder, rain, and lightning.
I don't know about that one.
You do know. You just
I don't know
it.
because you're a liar and I can't
sexuality.
trust you. Okay, well I do know about that, and you are gay, so I mean that's
But anyway,
exactly what I.
so what about your stupid nonsense I don't care about regarding the Fish of the North Star?
Oh my goodness,
What about the
Josh.
Colosseum?
But you don't care about it. Why should I tell you if you do not care?
Oh shit,
What?
he's dead.
Yeah.
But no, I mean you put it on very hard. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
but
else to tell
I
you.
put it on very hard for Yakuza 0 and like I think Kiwami 2 and I think
And
Yakuza
you had
6.
a huge amount of trouble in Yakuza 0.
I didn't though. I mean,
Yeah, you
like
did. I
it was
remember you
difficult,
struggling.
but this is so much more difficult.
It's Fist of the North Star. You're playing as Kenshiro, size 16J. You should know that.
I think his size is bigger than 16.
I'm pretty sure it's 16. He's big enough to be realistic, but not big enough to be unrealistic. Like, he's not a rabbit. Come on now. And had
But-
big ass feet.
But
He's
look
like
at his look at his muscles though.
Linebacker for the
He
Dallas
must have
Cowboys.
so much muscle in his feet.
No, his feet are mostly just there for stability. It's one of the very few areas that he doesn't have muscle. Even his Achilles tendon has muscle. So it's good.
That's
Good luck
stupid.
cutting through that. Don't ask how he trained that though. They involved a lot of screaming.
Yeah, I bet because there's no fucking like muscle and ligaments. It's just a ligament.
He didn't study apparently.
I did study though.
He studied too much, maybe.
I studied so much. You don't even know. That's all I
I
did
do know.
for the
You
past
told me about it
fucking,
constantly.
like,
What the hell?
hours. No, you clearly don't know because you underestimate my power.
I don't care about you. I'm still depressed that two best friends are fucking ending.
Yeah,
That sucks.
yeah. Well,
I can't believe how the one thing that's really bothering me is how abrupt it is.
yeah,
it's like,
because they just
something
like
happened.
uploaded some shit.
And like they were talking about they were on the Friends cast like yesterday talking about like their plans and everything, and they were last week they were talking about Smash Ultimate fisticuffs and like
Yeah, they were just they
something
were
happened
literally
last night,
just
like-
fucking all together like doing shit and like uploading the fisticuffs and apparently like I think they just uploaded the latest episode of Kingdom Hearts and that because that's what Matt
Yeah.
apologized for. Something
And then,
must have
like-
fucking happened.
like fucking Matt's wiener just must have went into Paige or something. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Because that's really abrupt. Like something really bad must have. Because like,
Yeah.
even if they weren't getting along that well, they would have at least finished something and not started a new one. You know, like
Right.
they would have finished up Kingdom Hearts, or they would have been like, okay, you know, because like they've been friends for like, I think since like they were 20 or something, or like really young,
Mhm.
like in their teens. Like they wouldn't just stop it unless it's something that's very serious.
Yeah.
And like, unless like somebody like fought the other one, or a penis went in somewhere it shouldn't have been, or I don't know, something crazy must have happened.
Seriously.
And I
don't
really
even
want to
know
know,
why-
but at the
Yeah.
same time, I kind of don't.
That's the thing. Like, I never knew why Liam left. I don't know why this fucking happened because they didn't say anything about any of it.
Question is, why does he come
Like, they
Liam
don't
left-
ever explain like the reasons why,
private eye?
and it just makes me
Liam
wonder.
left because he didn't really want to be a part of a huge team that was responsible for like,
Missing kid.
cause like he wanted to oh my god, he wanted to stick to himself and do his own thing and whatnot. Like it's sort of like he was friends with them and everything, but at the same time, it's weird that he never shows up again. Like
Yeah.
like even though he might not be like, even though he's like, oh, I don't really want to be a part of the team, but I'll come on, you know, rarely or something like that. But like, I don't know.
Yeah, you would have thought that he'd come back on, like, now and then. But I went on his Twitter, because I was just checking all their Twitters and seeing if they said anything specific about what happened. And Liam was saying, like, something about how, like, he knew this was gonna happen. So I guess he was aware that they were, like, fighting or something. And maybe that's why he never came back on, because he didn't want to be a part of that.
Maybe.
That's the only thing I can guess.
Wooly looked kind of skinny in the face.
He looked like he was hit really hard by it.
He didn't look too good. No, he wasn't. The poor guy didn't look like he was doing all that well.
No, he really didn't. Like he looked the saddest out of all of them. And then Matt looked second saddest, and then Pat looked like he didn't really care. Like it was just kind of
Pat
any
looked
other
like he was
thing.
just like kind of saying like, "Oh yeah, we're not friends anymore."
Yeah, like that kind of makes me think that something must have happened. Like Matt and Pat must have fucking fought, and then maybe Pat probably hasn't like let it go or something, and then that's what just ruined it. Because he seems like he just is acting like he doesn't care out of defiance. I have no fucking idea what actually happened between them.
Apparently, Liam
Paige
deleted
didn't say
something.
anything. What?
He deleted. Apparently, he deleted a He deleted a whatchamacallit, some kind of like a gift regarding the two best friends, like breaking up, and
Oh.
apparently it was offensive. And people got really mad at him.
More stairs?
Yeah, I guess it seems like he just doesn't fucking like them or something, because I did see that. That was on the post that I was talking about. And how there's someone in there mentioning, like, fucking... Like, how Liam likes to, like, get people riled up and whatnot. And that's why he posted that gif. And then he said, yeah, I'm sorry for being insensitive about the whole situation, but I knew this was gonna happen, something like that. So I get that he must know fucking something about it. And maybe the reason why he never came back on is because maybe he and someone else argued. And then he's just been mad at them ever since, because he didn't... If he just posted that, knowing how everyone would feel, then maybe he just doesn't really care about them or doesn't like them anymore.
I guess.
Another locked door.
But I wonder, like, who it was, because it was either Pat or Matt. I feel like it wasn't Wooly.
No, it definitely wasn't Wooly. It was either Pat or Matt. It had to
Wooly
be.
always appears to be like the middleman in all these kind of things. Sometimes, at least.
Yeah.
A lot of the time. It used to be Matt. I remember, like, Pat and Wooly used to, like, argue a lot over, like, nerdy shit, which is why they couldn't LP together. And then Matt was like, everyone loves me. But now, I don't know. Ouch.
Yeah, I don't know either. Because I always
just
remember
unload on
people
them.
saying, like, how Matt was, like, really whiny. And, like, how he was never satisfied with anything, and people got really annoyed at that. So maybe that led to a lot of arguments between him and Pat.
Wait a minute.
What?
Okay, why doesn't Skinny Malone have a weapon?
I don't know.
Why did he just charge you with his fist?
I don't know. I was confused as well.
What? Pick up that grenade shell. It's a fusion core.
It doesn't act like one.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't. I've tried it.
Yeah, it does. No, I've done it before.
Oh, it automatically replaces it with the grenade shell, but it doesn't actually fucking work. Because I've tried putting it into a power suit manually, a power armor suit manually, and it wouldn't go in.
I don't know, man, because I've had like grenades where I remember I had like 8 fusion cores, but a bunch of those grenades, and I pull out a Gatling laser and I have like 50 something ammo. I'm like, where am I getting all this ammo from?
I don't know. Maybe you just can't put them in manually.
Probably not. But
There's a place that you can get like 4 fucking fusion cores that I never knew about. It's just like
yeah.
when you're walking towards Cambridge Police Station down the road, and it's like under the highway or something. There's like these military containers, and one of them has like some kind of ammo, and one of them just has 4 fusion cores.
Wow.
Just neat.
Shit, man.
Yeah,
I'm still fucked up about that. Like,
I can tell.
I'm more so just confused. Like, what happened? You know?
I just want to know. Yeah, I just want to know what happened. Like, why they just suddenly broke up out of nowhere.
I'm glad Wooly at least said that, like, some of what was going on.
Yeah, he's the only one that did say like Matt and Pat weren't getting along.
Just what are you, Nick?
You really don't.
Oh yeah, Matt and Pat didn't say anything.
No, they didn't
About
say
it.
anything about that.
I want you to come to.
You said Diamond City, right?
Yeah, you know the way.
Lead the way, Nick.
All right, let's.
Man. How about that?
Really, it sucks. I mean, like I wasn't like the most loyal fan or anything because I didn't watch everything that they fucking put out, but still, it was nice
Me
to sit
neither.
down and like watch them do their
Yeah.
shit and have their banter
nice
and whatnot.
It's nice to have them around.
Oops, sorry, Nick.
Did you hit him?
Yeah, I thought I had grenades equipped, but I didn't.
Hey, at least now that you're playing as this mongrel, you can say, "Don't walk in front of me because I'm unloading."
Because it is true, I am doing that, in fact.
Don't walk in front of me while I'm unloading.
Oh no, grenade.
Oh, you suck with these nadies.
I don't know how to get in there, man. Because it's always chained, I can't remember.
I don't know.
You know everything about this game.
What? No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Do not lie to me. I know
I'm leaving. I'm playing Fallout 4.
You can't. I won't let you. The stream is locked, so you can't leave.
The stream is locked.
Yes.
I think like a lot of it has to, I think what it really is in like a realistic sense is that like they might have argued really aggressively and might have said some things that you can't take back, and probably like one hurt the other or they hurt each other pretty bad.
Yeah, maybe.
And then that they just don't want anything to do with each other anymore.
I just wonder what the heck they said, like one of them said to the other that made them do this still. I just wish someone would like say what exactly happened.
It's either that, or one of them was like, okay, no, I'm not doing this no more. I'm done. I don't care what's going on. And the other two are like, wait, what? We have to like. And he's like, no, I don't have to do anything. I'm done.
It's probably fucking Pat. If that's the
Maybe,
case.
or maybe it was Matt. I don't know anymore.
Cause like, yeah, I don't know either. Cause Matt is like rumored to be a baby, and Pat is just like a fucking hard ass. And he
Yeah,
and
Pat's
just the
mean.
yeah, just the way he seemed in that video, like so unapologetic. I don't know. It just seemed
Yeah,
like he was like
seemed
the
like-
instigator.
He seemed like whatever, you know.
He either seemed like he was the one that started it and refuses to admit that he's wrong, or he's still mad at Matt for whatever Matt said. Something like one of those two.
I'm not surprised that he'd be the one to start it and refuse to admit he's wrong. He's
I
that
wouldn't
kind of
be
person
either.
to do that.
Yeah, he does seem like that kind of person. That's why it seems like that'd be a likely scenario.
I mean, he actively does that, like in like the videos and stuff. He's like, no, I didn't do nothing. Along with Wooly. Wooly's too proud to admit.
Oh, he has so much woolly pride.
I'm gonna like rewatch fucking like Deadly Premonition and get all fucking sad over it.
Don't. Not now.
I love that series.
Yeah, it's pretty good. They've had some good series. I always loved the Xbox indie games. Those are the videos that I started out with.
I really like the Way of the Samurai 3. That was the one that I like watched several times along with Persona 3 or 4. See you
I don't know if
later,
I've seen
fuckers. You guys, come on.
So stubborn. So extremely fucking stubborn.
I just don't like how they left off on such they left off on such an aggressive like ending too. It's like
Really.
they kind of left off as like, you know, we respect each other's like opinions, but we're kind of like a little bit tired of each other. But no, they're just like, yeah, we're done. Sorry, bye.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it had to have been between Matt and Pat, like an argument or something, because none of them apologized to one or the other in the video.
Yeah.
They did apologize to like the fans. Pat was the least apologetic to the fans, even, and it just seemed like Matt seemed the most genuinely sorry about the whole about the situation as a whole. But
I thought he was gonna break down or something.
yeah, like I saw someone in the comments saying like it looked like he was choking back tears. But he definitely seemed most genuinely apologetic about the whole situation. But it's also very clear that they both like don't respect each other right now or at all. They both just can't get past each other's differences, whatever the heck they may be.
Attack him, Codsworth.
What is occurring?
I put Codsworth in like a super like mega body, like with the automatron, to see if he'll like play any better, because he's already pretty good normally, and he's just a huge glitch fest where he just refuses to attack. Fucking annoying.
Yeah, I've seen that the Mr. Handys and Automatron are fucking terrible.
He's not a Mr. Handy, he's an Assaultron.
You changed Codsworth into Assaultron?
Yes.
Oh. Maybe he just doesn't function as an Assaultron then.
That's
Maybe they
gay as shit.
They specifically coded his AI to be Mr. Handy, and it just doesn't work very well if he's anything else.
Fucking gay anal beads.
Which would make sense, but also would be extremely lazy. And I also wouldn't put it past them if they took the lazy way out.
I wouldn't put it past them either.
Because that's what they do.
And whatever happened? What happened? You know, it's just fuck. What happened to you guys, man? Why you gotta do this, Pat?
It really is like that.
You say that all the time.
I don't though.
Yeah, you do.
But I really don't.
Yeah, you do. You say that quite often. Not all the time, but you say it fairly often.
Yeah, fix yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
You're like getting more and more ghetto thanks to my influence.
It's all because of you. You're a bad
Bryce
influence.
called me a bad influence, and I was like, yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, I just called you a bad influence too. Because you are.
Man. It's funny.
You've done so much damage to me as a person.
It's funny though, so that's alright.
It's not, because you seem to hate it because now I say all these things that you say to me.
Because I like poking fun at you for it, because you're over here like, I hate all this, I hate everything modern and nothing is good, and I'm like, okay. And then you go ahead and say something about, like, you go ahead and like, try to be funny by saying like a word or something, and I was like, oh, you say that all the time, and you're like, no, I don't.
Because I don't.
You get super like fucking anal about it, it's great.
You're anal.
I am a little bit, yeah. Just a bit,
I cannot find like I was looking on the fucking mod page for for
What?
the updated stupid bullshit.
For the
For
what?
the fucking legendary crafting. Because
Oh.
the legendary crafting that's here only has the what the fuck is this? Yeah, need that shit. I'll just sell it. Because it only has like the base game legendaries, and I can't find the on the page it said there was one for like the DLC one, like there'd be another updated add-on for it, but I can't fucking find it. So I guess it never came, which is really
Most
annoying.
likely just copy pasted the description from his
Probably.
whatchamacallit,
From the mod thing.
from like PC.
Yeah. That sucks. Because I really want it, because there's a lot of legendary effects apparently. Maybe. I don't know. That are DLC exclusive. And I can't craft any of them. Which makes me sad.